Hi everybody, I am Zaman Biswas. I came again today to discuss something about Laravel. In my previous class tutorial, I was discussing about form validation, and I created form there and shown you few rules of form validation. Today I will discuss more about it. So the form that you are getting now on your screen, that we created in our previous class. So those you did not see the previous tutorial, please visit the tutorial before watching it. That is your Laravel Form Validation part 1, right? This is part 2. Okay, so what we will do now, look, if we click on submit button, then where it will go to this method store, right? From create method, when we will click on the submit button, it will go to store method, right? So firstly we will have to go in this folder web.php, and I shown you before this folder is located inside this roots folder, and this is the web.php file that you are getting here, right? So here we will write down what root using which method, get method, if the URL is this xyz/store, then Laravel framework, that means the server will go to where this is the controller, it will go to this controller, and which method, let me copy it will go to this method. So I will copy it and will paste it here, right? And from this controller we will go to which view, and the view will be xyzs is the name of the folder of the view, and the file is go to resource views xyzs, and the name of the file is this. Okay, from store method we will come to this view. So I will copy it and will paste it here, right? And it should be within quotation, single quotation. So give quotation, right? Okay, great. That means we wrote the root. What does it mean? If we click on this button, then we will go to store method, right? We will go to store method. So first I made the root. Now I'll go to this folder. In this folder I will say, look, action, we will go to this method, this this method of our controller, and the method will be get, right? That means action equal to store means we will go to here, and the method again is get, because here, look, we wrote here get. If we write here post, in that case we will have to write here post, right? Okay, great. Now what we will write here, there is a built-in method in Laravel, that is your validate. What is validate? Okay, great. This is the starting of this method, and this is the end of method. This method is used for validation, right? And look, one thing, Whenever we will click on this button, then this form, the input the user will give in this form will directly store inside this variable, right? So let us, we are doing validation on this because the form after clicking submit button will be stored inside this, right? Okay, now let us write down the rules. This is the starting of our rules and this is the end of our rules, right? So we will apply rules for which one? For this one, right? This name, you must have to give this name. That means you cannot keep this text box blank. So what we will do here, we will write down the name of it and what is the rules here. This will be required, right? This will be required, means you must have to give the value of this, right? So let me copy it and then paste it here. Okay, then we also applying the same rules on this email. You must have to give email. You are not supposed to keep this text field blank. So what we will do here, we will write email, right? That means the name field and the email field, you must have to write something. So here we write down the rules. We applied the rules on name field and email field, right? So if anyone violates this rule, in that case we should obviously show them some message. So to display this message, we will have to write down something here. What we will write in blade, we should write at the rate, because this blade having its own coding. So this is the coding that we use in blade file of Laravel. So this is the if, and this is starting of if, and this is end if. Okay, great. So what is the condition? All the errors are stored, validation related errors are stored inside this variable. So what you say, if there is any error, right? This is the meaning of it. Then what we will do, let us take it within let us display the errors inside a div. So we are taking a div. We can use here some class. Suppose the name of the class, we are applying the class here alert. We can apply another class danger. Okay, this is the end of div, and this is the starting of it and this is the end of it. So inside this div, what we will do, we will use a loop, that is your for each loop, right? So what we will do, all the error messages, all the errors messages, means we will take all the error messages one by one and we will keep it here inside this variable, and then we will show this is the starting of for each, and this is the end of for each, right? This is the end of for each, and inside this, in paragraph, I like to show the error message, right? So here I will show the error message. So I will write here the error. Okay, we like to show it. So for blade, programming, we will have to use this to second bracket. This refers we like to display or print something, right? So we will have to use these two second brackets. Means whatever inside this variable error will be displayed, right? Now let us save it. Okay, we also probably saved it. Okay, and let me check we saved it or not. Probably I saved it. Yes, great. Now let us go to output and check it, right? Before that, give a refresh. Oh no, there is unexpected email. Oh, there is something error message I am getting here. So let me check what the mistake I did here. Okay. No, what the mistake I did? Look here, I did not give comma, right? I did not give comma. That's why I was getting the error message. Now let us save it. Okay, let us save it and go to our output, give refresh. Okay, now look, we have to give input here and here, but without giving anything. If we click on submit button, oh no, getting error message. Let me check what the mistake I did here. Okay, what the error message you are getting here, that means we write something wrong. Look here, we did not write R, right? So let us go to our web.php. Here look, oh no, I did not write here R, right? Control did not write here R, so I will write here R. That is the mistake I did. Okay, now save it and now go to output, give refresh. Okay, now look, we got the error message. The email field is required, the name field is required. And the same thing we can apply on rest other fields in the same way. We will go to here. I must have to give comma. Okay, then we add a few other rules. I did copy, then apply, paste it here. Okay, then what is the name? Let me check the name. Name is password. Also you will have to give password, so I copy it and paste it here. Not only password, we also have to give some input for rest others. So I copy it and let me paste it 2 times. Okay, so now I will give the name. I will go to here, contact, and another one is address. Let me copy it, okay, and paste it here. Okay, now let us check we are getting any error or working fine. So I will give here refresh, no error. Now click on submit button. Oh great, look, all the error messages you are getting. If I write something here and click here submit, okay, the one error message is removed, right? So in this way actually we can do our form validation. So today after this I will come again with more discussions about your Laravel. So subscribe my channel and join with my discussion to learn something about Laravel. And if you have any questions regarding my today's tutorial, today's class, feel free to contact me through comments. Obviously I will reply your questions. So for today, goodbye everybody, goodbye.